Yo YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Remix here, bringing you guys another video today. The video you're watching is Hardcore Team Deathmatch on Hunted. Now, the topic of today's video is going to be about the rumors regarding the next Call of Duty title. So if you guys hadn't noticed, there have been some, I guess you can call them some leaks, that the next Call of Duty title will take place in the very far future and will be in space. Now, I don't exactly know what that means, but I would presume that most of the combat is the same sort of combat that you see here. You might have a little bit of jetpacking, you might have a little bit of extra movements and whatnot, but I think the core of the multiplayer game mode is going to stay the same. At least I hope so. I started to think to myself, how extra is Call of Duty nowadays? Now, I go back to my first game ever playing was Black Ops 1, and I loved it. I loved getting the chopper gunner. You know, Modern Warfare 3 was my favorite game, and there were no extra movements there. You know, it wasn't until Black Ops 2 came out that things started to take place in the relatively near future. Now, with Advanced Warfare, we had, you know, these really crazy exosuits and could make you do some crazy things. Black Ops 3 kind of toned it back a little bit, and what that did was that kind of closed the skill gap a little bit. When you had these big movements like in Advanced Warfare, you know, that really opened up the skill gap, and I think that's why a lot of your casual players didn't necessarily like the game so much, because the more you played, the skill gap grew exponentially, and that was very tough for somebody that only, you know, wants to get on for, you know, 5 or 6 games a week, you know, just a couple hours on the weekends. So I got to thinking, how far can Call of Duty actually take this? Now, I am going to say this, and it is a bit sarcastic. However, the trend has been going in this direction, and I can't help but think, you know what? We might end up here. So, right now, we are all moving on this map. Well, now we've got the 3D movement, so we can have some level of elevation, but essentially it's along an X and a Y axis. I was thinking that maybe some point in the future, Call of Duty can take that relatively flat map and turn it into a cylinder so that you could literally have people running on the walls and on the ceiling, and it would just add this totally new dynamic to Call of Duty as we know it. Really, I don't think it would happen, but you never know. I mean, they're stretching so far, and I don't understand why. When you look, this weekend was the CSGO Major in Columbus, Ohio. Now, I watched, and I've never watched CSGO tournament before, but, you know, it is a first-person shooter. There's a lot of strategy involved. I said, you know what, let's check it out. I tuned in along with 1.2 million other people to watch, not even the finals, you know. I think it was the semis that had over a million the first time. And that really threw me for a loop, because Call of Duty, as big as it is here in the States, when I watched the Stage 1 finals on Sunday, the final between Optic and Rise only had like 85,000 people tuning into it. You know, and I said, how crazy is it that you've got a game that's been the absolute same for the past, oh God, what did it come out? 15 years ago? Generally, you still got the same crappy graphics, alright? The movement is all the same. Nothing has changed in Counter-Strike from when I first played Counter-Strike. That game has over 1 million viewers in one of their tournaments, and Call of Duty, who's now doing all this crazy extracurricular stuff, you know, can't even pull in 100,000. And I know Call of Duty's trend in viewership has been going up, but it kind of makes me wonder, like, at what point will we claim that Call of Duty lost its identity? Now, that will never happen with Counter-Strike, because like I said, it's tried and true. It's not broke. You don't fix it. But Call of Duty keeps changing so many things to keep up with the time. Like, you know, if I want to play Halo, I'm going to play Halo. If I want to play Titanfall, I'm going to play Titanfall. If I want to play Call of Duty, that's because I want to play Call of Duty. I don't want to play a mix of all these other games. So, hopefully, when Sledgehammer brings their next game back, it might be taken back into the past. Now, you got to remember, we did ask for this. You know, although I like the old school Call of Duty, I have to remember that we, the community, asked for this. You know, we came up with these complaints during, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts, and we're like, this is crazy, you guys keep doing the same thing and giving it new skins and selling it to me over and over and over again. It's the same game I've been playing for 10 years, and now here we are. We're in disarray. The community doesn't know what's going on. I'm hoping things work out because I really, really like playing Call of Duty, and I'd really like for it to stick around. One other thing I'd like to note here is that each game since the original Black Ops has made over $1 billion each game. So it's selling. At what point is it going to dip? I mean, Ghost went down to like 16 million copies, and that was coming off of nearly a 25 million copy game in Black Ops 2. So we'll see. That was kind of my take on it. I'm glad you guys could sit through my rant. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, like it. If you love it, subscribe. If you got something to say, let me know in the comments below. As always, this has been your boy Remix. Peace out.